It's classroom setup day 3. So today, I don't really have a plan. My plan is to get as much done as possible because I am definitely not coming in tomorrow. And Monday is gonna be busy, so I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to do much of anything. As I said before, most of the big stuff is done. Now it's just like trying to find all the little things that I need to have ready before, up until the point of I know what my class list is. I'll turn the camera around so that you can see and get a starting point of where we are today. And then I will get to work and try to get as much done as possible. So here's coming into my room, the front storage area. It's pretty much, there's not gonna be much change here other than me taking stuff out of it and putting stuff back in. I might maybe organize some things if I feel the need to later. Coming in, here's the front carpet area, which I'm still trying to figure out if we're even going to be able to use it because you can't really space students out very well. There's not enough spaces on the carpet to space students out. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Maybe I will have the front row of students sit here, and then the ones that aren't in the front row still sit on the carpet, because I still wanna do whole group stuff with my easel and the projector, and I will also do calendar and math routines with our math program. So I wanna make sure that I have this whole group area still set up. Like I said before, I figured out what I was going to do with the writing center. There are going to be individual writing tubs, like I said before, that students can take during extension center time. Another word for free choice centers. And here are the art kits. I said in the last video that there's one for each. That's not exactly what I mean. There's one that a student can use individually, and then when they're done, it has to go back into the sanitized area, which I'm still figuring out where that's gonna be. And then it'll be sanitized or quarantined, and then can come back out later the next time that it's ready. And then it'll be ready for extension centers. Library is pretty much the same. My guided reading area is pretty much the same. Over here, math tubs, still working on that, trying to figure out the system there. Here are the, I did figure out one thing from day 2. I'm gonna take this and spread it out among these 3 tubs so that students have individual tubs or individual bins that they can use blocks with, instead of only one student gets to use the block tub. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna try and get as much done as possible and see where we're at the end of the day. All right, here we go.
Sister don't mind when I'm not on time. She knows that I'm through with that. Sick of trying, don't let mine. Mama still love and Daddy still love, and know that I'm here like that. I'm like mine. True myself, I know that you're tough, that we can pretend we're bad. Gotta see how you can leave that. One day I'll be fine with that. One day I'll be fine with that. One day I'll be fine with that. You don't leave me now, do you love me back? Slow without time when I'm by your fire, feel all the love you bring. Gotta see how we can see this out. Summer in mind, spring by your side, see all the love we'll keep. Gotta see how we can be there. One day I'll be fine with that. One day I'll be fine with that. One day I'll be fine with that. Don't leave me now, do you love me back? Don't leave me now, do you love me back? Don't leave me now, do you love me back? Don't leave me now, do you love me back?
I did a sick, sick thing to my love. My lack of loyalty had swallowed her up, and she cooked me food. She squirmed and turned like a skeleton key. She left her man and attended to me. Don't call me that. Don't claim you love me, 'cause you know that ain't true. My dire affliction I'll attribute to you, and you're finally free to twist and turn like a skeleton key. You've gotta let me know. You've gotta let me know. I did a horrible thing to that girl. I bred my misery and drowned it in her, and she got me high, and I hardly noticed there were tears in her eyes. And I missed you less and less every day. And it's true the whiskey's helped to wash you away. wanna take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody.
All right, so here we are now after day 3. I know it looks like I am done. I am definitely not, but I'll show you what I did today. Some of it will be pretty obvious, some of it will not be obvious. So I set up this lamp. Oh, that's loud. I set up this lamp here. I don't have a light bulb, so I have yet to test it. I was going to do hanging bulbs around the room, but I was told that any hanging lights, like Christmas lights, would be a fire hazard. So that's out, and now I'm gonna try and do some other, maybe get another lamp and do some more soft lighting, because, you know, these bright classroom lights are depressing. So what else did I do? I set up the writing center kits, mostly which contains a whiteboard, chalkboard, and a plastic overlay, which you can put like writing sheets in here and they can practice writing with dry erase markers. I tried to make sure everybody got a black, blue, green, and red of the big fat markers and the skinny markers. I need to get some chalk for the chalkboards and make sure that I have, I'm gonna get some El Cheapo socks from some random store to wipe off the chalkboards and the whiteboards, because I don't want to have the kids keep taking Kleenex for erasing purposes. I got a couple of science folder games for the science center, and so this is a little point of frustration. I think it looks cool, but it doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose other than to show the students what the read alouds we're doing for this unit, this theme, for the next few weeks. Like I said before, I wanted to have a bookshelf that was like that stadium style bookshelf, and I can't have the kids take these books to read them, because if I do, they're going to have to either be sanitized or quarantined. That doesn't really help me if I'm doing read aloud. So what the plan is to have these displayed for the weeks that I'm doing the specific theme. And then after this theme is over, these books will then go into the rotation in the classroom library under its associated theme. So the kids can be like, oh, hey, they see the Pete the Cat book and they can see that, hey, we read this last week or something. I remember this book, and they'll want to read it. And then it can go through the whole quarantine or sanitize phase then. But for now, this is just, I wanted to do something cool with the space, and I think it looks cool, but it doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose other than just display purposes. I'm sure you saw me do a lot of sharpening of pencils. I took stickers off of these folders. These are each of the students individual supplies, with the exception of some crayons. And I have scissors back here that I Cloroxed off because they were sticky with glue from last year and everything else, so I'm letting them dry. And plus, since we all know that kindergartners go crazy over whatever color, I'm going to try and make sure there's equal amount of colors between each of the students, so that way, you know, there's only one or the other, and there's not going to be kids that want to trade. So like I said, each student has the individual math kit for the beginning. This is going to be their literacy workshop folder and their math workshop folder, and they each get 2 pencils to start and 2 glue sticks, and of course the scissors. What else did I do? Okay, so you didn't really see this in the time lapse, but I put up the different center signs for extension centers. Like I said before, in the past, there would be a display up at the front of the room where they would put their clip with a sticky dot, and they would just choose the center that matched the sign. Well, you can't share supplies, but at least I can teach them what the signs mean, where to look for something. So if a student wants to go to the block center, they can come over here and pick a specific center they want to work on, whether it be this blocks tub right here, or these Lego containers with Legos, or these puzzles down here. They can grab one and go back, and they know that this is the block center. And, you know, over there's the writing center sign, so they can take one of those individual writing centers. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with those 2 other bins right there. I'm still working on that. And they see that this sign says the art center. So if they want to do the art center, they take one of these individual kits. They go do their art, and then they put it over in the sanitation area, which I'm thinking is going to be over there for the normal kits and whatnot. And then for the reading center, they know that if they want to do something from the library, they grab one bin of the genre that they're looking for. So if they want to, or not genre, theme. So if they want to read books about community helpers, they take this bin over to their desk. They read the book. Whatever book they read, they have to go put it in this sanitation bin, and then they put the book bin back. So I don't know if that's the right system, because now that I'm thinking about it, the bin, they've also touched the bin. So, I don't know. Either way, we have individual bins for each theme of book that can be sanitized or quarantined or whatever, and then come back out when it's ready. Like I said before, the math tubs, you know the routine with that. The whatever math tub is used, it'll be set up here for quarantine area, and I can either have it be sanitized at the end of the day, so it can go back in to these slots here, or they can just go into quarantine for 72 hours. So this is what I've got done. I know that there's other things that I still have to do, but I feel very good about where I'm at. I'm not coming in tomorrow. I need to take a day off, clear my head, because there's still a lot of questions that I have about what I'm going to do, especially with their individual workshop bins, and how am I going to utilize computers, where am I going to put those, because each student is supposed to have their own Chromebook. So lots of things to think about, but I feel I'm very much in a good place. And hopefully, oh yeah, the other things I forgot to mention before we go. I put up my voice level display. Whenever I want the whole class to be at a certain voice level, I take the clip and I move it to the next sign. Love it when things don't work exactly how you want it. There you go. The champs, there'll be pictures of what each part of each letter of the champs I want the students to do. And then over here is my target vocabulary, where I'll write what the vocabulary is for the week. And over here are going to be my learning targets. I'm missing the so that is supposed to go right here, so I'm gonna remake that. So, okay, I'm done. Enough rambling. Thanks for watching my day 3 classroom setup.